Hey everyone, it's Mari and I'm here in my craft room today. I'm going to give you a bit of a tour and excuse me, I don't think I'm probably the greatest videographer here, but I'm going to do my best. So I'm going to start on this side of my craft room. And first of all, I'll tell you, I just repainted. This room used to be a light pink color and it was my daughter's bedroom when she was little. And we moved into this house when she was 2 and she's now 21. And this room had never been painted since then. So it was definitely time. And I do like this color. I'm kind of wishing I maybe had painted it a little bit lighter. But at any rate, you can see that the carpet is, it has that really Victorian look to it, and that's how her bedroom was decorated. So the rug is in still really great shape, and I didn't change out the rug. I just left that carpet in here. So starting on this side of the room, I have some IKEA storage containers here, starting with this set of Alex drawers. And I have my Big Shot set up on top of that, and that's where I do all of my embossing and die cutting, mostly when I'm making cards. And so just on top here I have a container here of all of my embossing folders, and then the drawers here have all of the die cutting things in them that I need. And the bottom drawer here has my mixed media papers in it, my Arches cold and hot press watercolor paper. I have some Canson watercolor paper, some mixed media papers, and so on. And so that's where I keep that. And this drawer has tissue paper and the chipboard sheets in it. And the rest of these all have things from my Big Shot. So then going on to the Calyx containers, or the boxes here with the Calyx storage. This is a really, really great unit for the size of my room, which is 10 by 12. So I can actually store a lot of things here. So I've just got some decorative things up top. These are some little Lumis, some little LED lights that I got from, I think I got those from Simon Says Stamp. And on the end are just some boxes from IKEA, some storage boxes which have nothing in them at this point. I'm still working on getting organized. That lamp is a lamp that I got at a garage sale. And then that little star I got at Michael's, and then the letters I got at Michael's. On this top shelf, I have all of my mixed media art journals and some kind of books to, keep track of, stay organized and that kind of thing. And going across here, I have my Picturemate, my Epson photo printer, and I keep the paper and everything right there in that same cube, and my remote and so on. Coming across here, I have thicker storage here. And then in this one, I've got things for my card making. So I have cards that are already made in here. And in this container, I have envelopes and stickers to seal the envelopes and things like that. And my watercolor paper for my cards is there, and my color coat. Going down, I still have some empty spaces that I'm just kind of getting things together in my craft room. So I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting there for sure. So this is a cube that I mostly have mixed media in. This wine glass has some sequins in it. But I have watercolor pencils in here. Back there I've got my Posca paint pens, my Real Brush clean color pens from Zig. I have my Neocolors, Gelatos, gouache, and watercolor down there. And more thickers, more alphas here in this one. And then going down, I have some washi here in this container. And back here in this container, I have all of the stuff for my Faux-Bonichi, all my pens and pencil crayons, and I have some little stamps in there. And then I've got in here enamel dots, little stickers, smaller alphas, and these are my Flair in there. These are just some layouts that I finished that need to go in albums. And then here I have just kind of some odds and ends. I've got thread in this one, and I've got embossing powder, and this container down here has more embossing powder like this Stampin' Up! Pink and so on and so forth. And then down here I have some albums. And this container here has all of the stuff for the mini album that I'm working on right now. So it's just all I have to do is just grab this whole container off and put it on my table. And this cube here has all of my Project Life stuff in it. Project Life cards. This has got Project Life stuff in it. Okay, so that's my calyx. And I'll just keep moving this way. So over here I have my Raskog cart, and then my table is here. So, and it's in progress. There you can see Inky Quill live streaming there. Hi, Adele. And so I was scrapping this afternoon and decided to take a break to do this little tour. So I've got on my Raskog card, I have my brushes, paint brushes, and I have baby wipes, my heat tools, some paper towel, just all things that I can just grab from my desk here. And I've just got my foam tapes and my blocks for stamping, a water container for painting. This here I have my mat for my mixed media, and this is just a container with just kind of odds and ends for scrapping. And here's my desk, and this is an IKEA desk. I can't remember which one it is. You guys probably know the name of it, but I really do like it, and it does have the adjustable legs on it, which is great. My sewing machine's just down there, so that when I'm ready to use it, I just grab it and pop it up onto my table. It's plugged in and everything ready to go. Over on this end of my table, I have another set of Alex drawers. I leave my cutting tools just on top here, and then I can just take them out and easily just put them up onto my table like that. And I have my Bluetooth speaker here that I use with my iPad. My iPad just stays on my table. And I have another cutter over there. It's for larger jobs. And inside my drawers, I have, so this top one has the IKEA organizers in it. And I just have a lot of things that I grab often. Like I have my smaller ink pads in black, my VersaFine and my archival ink. Lots of pens. I have a pen fetish. Little cutting tools that I use, my T-square ruler, some adhesives, some extra needles for my sewing machine, some rulers and so on. And then I have just, this is not super organized, guys. It's just kind of odds and ends of things. I've got my Xyron in here. This is lots of mixed media stuff. These are some collections that I have in bags here, just so that they're newer ones. These are the newest ones that I have, so that I can just grab them. I've got my Felicity Jane Tuesday kit in here, the Pink Paisley collections here, the new Chamel collections in this drawer, my most recent hip kits in there, and so on. And this drawer has my most recent embellishments that came from kits or that I haven't put into my Iris containers and that yet, because these are the most recent things, and I just keep them in Ziploc bags so that I can easily see what's in there and what collection it is. I keep my wood veneer in little containers like this so that they're really easy to see. And this is more mixed media, so I have my Nuance powders, my Magicals in here, some little distress inks. My Tombow pens are in here. My larger archival ink, Inktense pencils are in there. And then this is just a drawer of papers that I've cut into, so they're bigger scraps. And I like to have that handy so that I can grab that easily. And I usually have a cord over here to charge my phone because I do all of my taping on there. And I've got an electric bar back there and my Scentsy. And wow, I'm really giving you guys the full tour here. Okay, so, and then this is where I work. So this is where I would do my layouts here. And you can see I'm working on a layout here for about Snapchat. And I've got a couple of OT lights, and then I have a light from IKEA there. And this is what I use for my phone to do my filming. And it's just a really cheap setup it's meant for lights, I think. But I just use this clip at the end right here. And that's what I use for my phone. And I just clip my phone in there and my phone just goes and videotapes down below. So this was about 80 bucks. I got that on Amazon. It's really lightweight. It's very easy and perfect. Over here, I have a really inexpensive IKEA shelf that I think was $25. And my goal is to use this for all of my stamps. So I do not have even, I don't know, this is maybe a quarter of the stamps that I have. I have to go through them. I don't know how many of these kinds of sets from Stampin' Up! And I need to destash those. So this is a work in progress here. These containers have stamp sets in them that are the thinner stamps. And so these are it's an easy way for me to find those. And on the back of this door here, I have a shoe holder that has punches in it. And here on this side of the room, I have my Recollections cubes, and I've got, just all kinds of stuff over here. I have markers. I've got in these drawers in this container, I have a bunch of my mixed media stuff, some Dylusions paints, some gesso, Inka Gold, all kinds of things like that. These drawers just have a variety of miscellaneous kinds of things in them, buttons and little clothespins. And these are some old Stampin' Up! Collections, hodgepodge collections, and so on. Not much in there. Punches. And then down here I have cardstock, and my 6x6 pads are down there. Here I have some pattern papers, and I have all of my black and white 12x12 cardstock here. And then in these ones, just a whole bunch of different things, but a lot of Stampin' Up! Things, right, that I probably will never use and should kind of maybe get rid of now. Lots of adhesives up here. And then I have my Recollections caddy and some Tim Holtz tool replacement foams. Some more Project Life, some random glue sitting here, and a calendar that I got from my sister for Christmas, which I love and I need to put up again now that I have my room painted. This is my pattern paper. The collections need to be organized according to collection, and I haven't done that yet. Some of them are, but most of them aren't. So right now I just kind of file through them like this. And my 12x12 pads are in here, and my 12x12 cardstock. And moving down, I have more cardstock, most of it 8.5 by 11, a couple of random products there, some gesso and some workable fixative. And then down here I have more cardstock. And then in this one this is my shimmers and my golden fluid acrylics. This is all of my gesso, more gesso, gel medium, a few little acrylic paint pots in there. And then I've got in this one my acrylic paints. And then I have some specialty papers here, like vellum and some acetate sheets. And here I have my Heidi Swapp Color Shine, Dylusions sprays, like that, and some paints, different little paints and so on. And then I have Project Life things, empty, and oh, branding strips, fun, millions of them. I don't know why I keep those, but anyways, you never know, right? Okay, so over here I have another punch collection here, another thing of punches on those. And that does really get them out of the way, but I would maybe like an organizer that's on the wall so I can get these off the doors. And then I have all of my Stampin' Up! Inks, which I need to get a better method of organizing these too. But for right now, this is how they are. and I use these all the time. I love them. I still really love my Stampin' Up! Inks. And in here I have just kind of some odds and ends, brads and clips and stuff like that, twine, and my pictures, kind of a hodgepodge of photographs here that I've printed extra of or didn't use at the time, whatever the case might be. And then in here I have my extra inks, my re-inkers, some glitter, other little odds and ends. So that is about it for my craft room. My room is only 10 by 12. It's fairly small, but it's definitely has everything in it that I need. And it's just a matter of continuing to find ways to organize things that work, right? So thanks so much for joining me today. And I really enjoy my craft room, and I hope you have a space that you really enjoy too. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll see you another time. Bye.